These guys have to figure out money. They're working, they're salaried. I have never agreed with this. I'm like, how can you wait 4 years, build a MailChimp or a Coursera, absolutely free, Duolingo, charge zero for 4 years and just get your MAU and DAO to such a point where people are so addicted they don't leave. I personally don't think buying a car is such a big financial decision. First time founders build product, second time founders build distribution. I'm sure you've heard that. That if you have enough people to build, then, and if you read any product-led growth books, all of them talk about आप पहले ना users ले आओ, MAU ले आओ, DAO ले आओ, and once you have that addiction, we will add a layer of monetization to it. I have never agreed with this. I'm like, how can you wait 4 years, build a MailChimp or a Coursera, absolutely free, Duolingo, charge zero for 4 years and just get your MAU and DAO to such a point where people are so addicted they don't leave, and then you figure out monetization. India में तो पहला question होता है, अच्छा क्या कर रहे हो? Startup. अच्छा धंधा? हाँ जी अंकल. अच्छा तो monetization मतलब पैसे कैसे कमाते हो? जी अभी हम ना यूज़र बढ़ा रहे हैं, पैसे बाद में देखेंगे. बोलेगा पागल बच्चा है ये क्या कर रहा है? But for some reason in the SF area, they're okay with saying I'll build a massive business on top of a really high user base and figure out monetization later. Somehow मेरे को ये finally 2 साल relate किया चमका. मतलब cool. The entire problem with Learn app was कि you can't reach 100 million people because it's trading and it's niche. It's profitable, it's all of those things, it makes money, but it's not 100 million people. Why do you want 100 million? बस चुल है. There's no reason. And what if you build distribution first and then build this thing on top of it? So I think, I don't want to put a number out there, but we do 20-25 million views a month. I think we can do 4x of that every single month, fully organic on what we're building right now.
Your audience is mostly Indians?
Mostly all Indians. It's built for Indians. Tier 1 English by the way. हम हिंदी करेंगे तो ये 3x audience होगी. हम हिंदी करते ही नहीं अभी. It's fully English. So I think like it's sort of like the cred audience. People with actual financial problems. So now we'll figure out Hindi and all, and we'll get to a large distribution. And what can you build on top of this? These guys have to figure out money. They're working, they're salaried, they have aspirations, they're spenders, they own credit cards. I'm sure we'll build something on top of it.
Are you building it for cred to acquire?
No, I don't think
or
so.
Or if I crack your strategy?
I don't think so, I don't know. But yeah, that's the idea. So we'll build something on top of it. We have 2 businesses we're going to try to pilot next year on top of this. For us, it's impressions. Impressions means how many times you see a thumbnail on YouTube. I'll explain a little further. So we think impression to algo dega. मतलब हम कैसे impression को touch करेंगे? So one way to look at it is how many people care about gap up strategy short at 9:15 ORB? How many people care about this? I'm sure in this room 0. I'm sure in Noida maybe like 5. Versus how to get a credit card to travel to Italy for free. The flight tickets are free. We would never make content like that. But that has a higher TAM. More people care about it. So because more people, now during March, if you do something around saving tax, a lot of people will care about it because it has a higher total addressable market. You can directly affect impression. Then if you have authority, मैं 10 साल से सिखा रहा हूँ, I've been associated with finance for a long time. I've never sold, I've never said anything wrong, never done sponsored content, etc. So trust is slightly higher in my case. And then people trust you a little more. Then we also have a little bit of philosophy. 10 साल करते करते पैसा बन जाता है तो philosophy आ जाती है. तो philosophy लोग सुनते भी हैं. And I wanted to get this blacked, but then my Nai, who's also Arnab's Nai by the way, says कि sir देखो मैं आपके videos देखता हूँ, अगर आप black कर देंगे लोग आपका बात कम सुनेंगे. तो he was joking, but I thought बात तो सही है. तो I left it white. Absolutely. And एकदम streak में white है, which is weird. But I've left that for some time. We'll see.
ये उल्टा नहीं किया होगा मतलब ये आपने
नहीं ये naturally है. ये naturally है. So I think that happened. But एक बार ये सब white हो जाएगा then I'll get it black. But अभी के लिए it's fine.
If सब white हो जाएगा you'll be outdated.
Yeah, वो नहीं कर सकते. That I cannot accept that. So yeah, did I answer the question?
I don't know. Subscriber of impression or say impression and then algorithm.
So then we go after impression so that enough people want it. When people want to understand something, they have very vague ideas about. मुझे गाड़ी खरीदनी है. तो I personally don't think buying a car is such a big financial decision. आप 1 लाख रुपए का 50,000 का EMI है, you can't afford it. Like, you don't need a video to explain this, but you do. So for me, who's been doing finance for so long, coming to terms with saying, no, I have to create a calculator to explain to them what is affordable and what is not, is something as an educator is my job to do. So then I explained, bhai, 50% agar aapka EMI, you can't afford it, let me explain why. And people loved it. So I am addressing, or 01 is addressing an actual need in the market which you may not have. It's impersonal. It's not your problem.
In fact, this is exactly, I was like, so someone like me, if I'm not interested in the topic, I can't talk about this.
Yeah.
So I need to work on this aspect.
Yeah, so we have UX researchers, right? For an app you build, you have market researchers for new products you might run. Why don't you have content researcher to find out what are people searching for? Go to Reddit, go to Twitter, find out Economic Times में what's getting the most hits, figure out which is getting the most views, and then say it in your own voice, because the experience Saurabh has on career guidance for people, because you've seen thousands of kids go there and make a career out. Economic Times or anyone else will not have perspective
and
to.
they are already taking our wisdom only. They are using our bites only.
So then you should pick the right topic and add your perspective to it, which is what makes great content.